Welcome back, everybody, and we're here doing question number 12. It says, given that f of x equals x squared minus 9 and g of x equals the square root of x, what might the graph of g of f of x look like here? So I'm basically looking for the graph of f of g of x over here. So we want to figure out what that looks like. So to do so, we're going to first graph out g of f of x over here and see what that looks like. So I'm going to put f inside of g. So this means here we're going to first write the outside function, which is g of x. So g of x equals the square root of x, which means you write the square root of blank, and then you put f inside, which is just x squared minus 9. And then you can either graph this by hand, or you can use the step-by-step method. I will do both. Graph it by hand, or you can use your calculator. So we're going to use both methods here. I'm first going to graph it by hand using the step-by-step method. So step 1 is we are going to graph the inside function. My inside function in this case is what the inside is, which is x squared minus 9. So we know that looks like a parabola, and the shift is down 9, so it's negative 9 here. So it looks like this here. And when we're going to do step 2 now, and the step 2 is we're going to apply the outside function. In this case, my outside function is going to be the square root, and if we remember the square root, what it does is it gets rid of the bottom piece, and then these over here just kind of like punch out like this. My arms kind of go in this direction here, right? So we just go like this. So my graph ends up looking something like this here. So now you'd look back and you'd say, okay, so which one is it? Well, clearly B is ridiculous, so is D, has half of it. It's not linear, so E is wrong. So the only thing that makes sense is either A or C, and A is like a reflection. It looks like an absolute value one, so clearly the answer is C over here, this guy. Also, if you wanted to, you could also just graph it out. So if we look here, we go to y equals, and we clear this out. We could put it in, it is the square root of x squared minus 9. And if we hit graph, as you can see here, we get this picture, and the only one that looks remotely close to that is clearly C here. So the answer is C.